So hello, everyone, and welcome to GlobalLinker. I'm really happy to again meet you over here and do another round of how you can grow your business with GlobalLinker. I'm just setting up the share before which I'll get started again. So hello, everyone. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes for a few more people to join in before we, move on. So I'll wait till 1:05 for another 3 more minutes. Till then, I would encourage you to introduce yourself and mention what you do, who you are, where you're based, which industry are you from as well. I'll also type my message over here. Y'all can also put your messages on chat as well. So before we get started, since we have 2 minutes, I will just set the context of what we'll be discussing on the over here as well. So on Global Linker, it's a platform which one helps you create a digital account for your organization so that you can list your products and services. You can actually have a digital catalog which you can share with your own existing network as well. Apart from that, uh, because you've created your digital catalog, you can also start receiving inquiries on those catalogs. And since it's something which is digital, it can be leveraged further. That means it can be used further to also list on other networks so that you get more visibility. So your one is your catalog which you're creating can be shared with your existing clients as well. Or if you're getting new clients for yourself, by your own marketing efforts, etc., you can start putting your digital catalog over there. That's one. Second is your digital profile and catalog also starts showing on the Global Linker network. That's number two. Third is you can also put it in different marketplaces or networks, as we call it. So you can put it on Global Linker Marketplace, you can put it on ONDC, on Indian Business Portal. You can convert your catalog into an online store as well. So we'll talk about all of these channels which are there. What I would like you to do in this over here is that you should have a notebook with you, or even on your phone if you have a notepad. Please open the notepad and list down the various sales channels that we would be discussing during this webinar. If you find any of them relevant to you, you think that's going to add you more visibility, it's going to add value to your business, then I would suggest you put a tick mark next to that particular sales channel because we would be discussing each of them a little bit in depth. What are the benefits of being there, and what exactly is the purpose of that particular sales channel. And if you think that is adding value, that will add value to you, then only you should put in the effort to set yourself up. And if you say that yes, this is going to add value to me, that's when you should take the next step after the webinar and set your product catalog up to display over there. So this is what we'll be doing. During the webinar, I would be doing 100% of the talking, but I would suggest you, also join in and respond on chat so that I can understand what you all are actually, looking to do if I ask you any questions. Yeah. So we'll wait for 1 more minute and then we'll get started. So hi, Somnath. Hi, Shabal. Hi, Raj. Hi, Janvi. Hello, Preeti. Preeti from Park International. Hi, Rimal. Rimal from Biotech Industries. Yeah, so let's get started. So I'll just quickly cover the agenda of the this for all the new ones that have just joined in. because we're starting right now. We already discussed this, but we will talk again. I'll be covering what are the different sales channels that are currently available, for you to list on GlobalLinker. Then we'll briefly talk about why you should have a good product catalog and what is the benefit of having a online catalog and what makes it into a powerful product catalog. Then we'll be going on to each and every sales channel in detail, and we'll be discussing what is the purpose of that particular sales channel, and why should you be there, which is when you should be mentioning that, which if it's adding value to you or no. Then, given this is a buyer and a seller network that we will be talking about, you also can leverage this network to get your own suppliers as well for yourself. And if you would like to, you can also connect with other SMEs to procure your own supply materials, etc. from here. So we'll talk about that a little bit on how you can use the GlobalLinker platform to your benefit. I'll also be sharing a couple of resources that you can use to add value to your, to make your product catalog update more easier. And then, yeah, it will be open for a more Q&A session. So let's get started now. So we know that GlobalLinker, you are here because you want to grow your business. Let's be clear about that. You are, and how do you grow your business? You're either looking for getting more networking opportunities, or you're looking for more leads for your products that you would be listing on GlobalLinker, etc. So that's what GlobalLinker helps other businesses do. Let's see, I'll show that to you. So I'll give you a brief walkthrough about the GlobalLinker platform, and here it is. So as you create your account on GlobalLinker, before I just start, I just hope everyone has a GlobalLinker account. If you all can just chat on the box, yes or no, that would be great. Okay, thanks, Sumlata. So if you do not have an account, you can easily create an account by just visiting globallinker.com/sign up. And no worries, you can do it later after the webinar ends as well. I'll send the link on the chat right now, but you can do it later too. As you sign up and you create your account and you come on, whenever you sign into your account on GlobalLinker, you would come to a dashboard, which is like this. And you have certain opportunities which are presented to you at all times. So one is, this is one of the sales channels, which is the GlobalLinker marketplace. It just gives you an overview of how many of your products are listed on the marketplace from your catalog, how many of your products have got views, how many inquiries you have received. If you have enabled your products for orders, then you can, you will see if you have received any orders as well. So yeah. If you have any questions, I see people raising hands. Please put your questions in the Q&A section. I will definitely answer them either during the session, if viable, or then in the Q&A session for sure. So as you scroll down, you would also see a lot of buyers are putting RFQs or requests for quotations for certain products or so products they may need. And I would encourage you to go through these, RFQs by buyers, and if it's adding value to you and your industry, then please, reply to them. It becomes an opportunity for you also to increase your business too. Because it's a digital catalog and a profile that you're building, and it greatly helps in networking. A complete profile. We give you a profile meter, like a prompt to tell you to update your profile as well. For people who have actually created an good profiles and good catalogs, we want them to get an opportunity to get more visibility on the networking, on the community platform, which is over here. So they can be spotlighted. So if your profile meets certain requirements, like your profile is 80% complete and you have a product catalog, your business is verified, etc., then you automatically come in supplier spotlight. The advantage over here is that you get more visibility. If somebody's just coming, he signs in and he sees your company mentioned over here, definitely the chances of him visiting your profile becomes higher. It also adds over here to say, I'm just taking an example of how a good completed profile should actually look like. So if you can see, this is a apparel based company. with a catalog, etc., and all of this mentioned. So a lot of information can be shared about your business via a profile and a catalog. And if let's take note that today in today's world, having a digital catalog becomes so critical, because if you want to, you all understand that the first thing we do whenever we want to buy something, whether it's a B2C product or a B2B product, we definitely go online and we look for it. And if there are sellers who are selling that product, it's there in a catalog, you would go and visit that catalog. You would also want to see that member's profile to understand it. So I would, almost say that if you reverse it, and if you have done the same thing about your product and your company, or you have not done it, then you see the opportunity or cost, of being there, being online as well. And having a good product catalog also adds value too. Is my screen not visible? Because somebody's mentioned that they cannot see my screen. Can you please share a yes or a no if you can see it? Okay, so Parvez, I would recommend you just switch off your screen share, or move out of Zoom and rejoin again. I believe that should solve your issue. Thank you. Yeah. So having a good profile adds a lot of value. Having an interactive catalog is, what you see over here, where you can actually view it, you can share it, you can send an inquiry on the product, or you can actually make it purchasable as well. You're creating a lot of efficiency for your business as well. While you're here, you're scrolling on the timeline. A lot of people also, interact with one another by creating awareness about their brand and their products by posting on the platform. So they use the post section over here to, create more brand awareness. You can also do that. So not every sale, not every piece of buy or sell has to be, not every promotion has to be a buy or a sell activity. It can be an awareness activity as well. That's where you see, awareness definitely helps in getting more customers to you as well. So use the posts to do that, so that you can, more people are aware of you and your business, are aware of you and your products as well. And that can lead to your profile. And then so, like, over here, that opportunity is already given over here. So there's already a link to this person's profile when he's posting over here. So if you do the same, many people are seeing posts, they can come to your profile as well. There are a lot of other features which you can actually access here. So there is articles, discussions. You can be a part of groups. You can also join events. And if you would like to host any event and invite participants to your event, you can do that as well. Similar to the ones which you have joined. So we have also hosted this event on GlobalLinker, and you can be a part of this too. There are offers by different partners as well, which you can list. Another thing I would like to show you is, how you can also find different connections on the platform, different SMEs from different countries as well over here. So this is the connections tab, and you click on add connections. And here you see a couple of recommendations over here. So I can see over here, it's pre-selected for me in India and Hyderabad. But if you are looking for any particular country, like for example, United Arab Emirates, for instance, then this would change accordingly, and you can see businesses registered over there. You can also filter it by industry. So, if you're looking for any particular industry, maybe say agriculture and agri products. So it gets further filtered to that businesses, and you can connect with such, you can view their profiles and connect with them. So that uh, the networking opportunity on Global Linker is also vast because of the different businesses that are registered over here. While I'm giving you a very brief overview of the platform, we would come to the crux of the discussion, which is what is the next thing you do after you create an account? Obviously, I don't want to, I'll just reiterate the fact that you have come here because you want to grow your business, maybe by setting up a network or getting leads, etc. It's imperative as a business one to have a good profile. not only on GlobalLinker or when or whichever channel you're listed in or any marketplace you're listed in. You can also be visible over there, but it's important to have a good profile. It's also important to have a good catalog. Now you have to see by creating that profile and having a catalog which place is giving you maximum value. That means the opportunity for visibility is higher, or the opportunity for getting leads are higher, or the opportunity for getting orders are higher. So depending on your business strategy, you should be accordingly present over there as well, or listed over there. So let's talk about on GlobalLinker. If you create an account, you build your profile, you have a catalog, where are the places or the sales channels that you can be listed in? One of them is GlobalLinker. The second is GlobalLinker is a basically a global B2B marketplace for buyers and sellers like you. And there are a lot of buyers that come to GlobalLinker marketplace and place inquiries or even do direct checkouts over there, uh, depending on the business, if they have enabled checkout or no. You can also convert your catalog into an e-commerce store. So you can convert it into a fully fledged e-commerce store where you own that entity, and you will do the digital marketing promotions. You can also accept your own payments. You will be managing the logistics, etc., via this. So it's your own branch, online branch, I would call it, which is completely managed by you. The third is your company profile, which we just saw right now. So wherever you are present on the GlobalLinker platform, if somebody visits your profile, your catalog starts showing up on your profile automatically as well, which you have built. The next is the Indian Business Portal. Indian Business Portal is an initiative by FIO, the Federation of Import Export Organization, which is the apex export body in India. Their main aim is to promote Indian SME exporters, and they do this via the Indian Business Portal. So all exporters can list themselves on the Indian Business Portal and show their products over there. FIO promotes that platform and shares it with different of its connects, so that visitors come to the Indian Business Portal and you can get inquiries. The last is ONDC. We have all heard about ONDC. ONDC is basically an initiative by the government to create a level playing field between all SMEs as well. So you can list yourself on the ONDC network if you wish to, if you are currently into B2C as well. Now we will move on to the next bit is and the crux of it is how you can build a powerful product catalog. So while we spoke about the sales channel, the base to all of these sales channels is having your own product catalog. How do you create a good product catalog, and why should you be doing that? One is, I have several reasons to give you for that. One is, imagine you're putting in some effort where you're taking pictures, you're adding a lot of information about your products into a PPT or or a PDF, and then you share it with your new or your existing clients. Then the next time you would either wait for them to come in with an inquiry via email, or then typically you or your sales team would call up your customer and ask for an or a lead or an opportunity. That's how it works. In this case, if a digital catalog, what happens is it's always available on a link. It can you send it to your same clients. They click on it, they can view whatever information you have added over there. There's an opportunity, they if they want at that moment itself, whether it is business hours, non-business hours, working days or not working days, the time they see the catalog, if there is a need requirement available, they can simply send an inquiry to you directly, which reaches you or your team, and you all can act on it basis of your convenience or when you would want to as well. So this makes your business processes very, very efficient. Also, it also makes your business readily available and contactable as well. So you have the flexibility to respond whenever you want to. You've already made yourself very available to your clients as well. You put in the same effort which you would do actually to create your own product brochure too. However, you've got much more features because of this. The second is, if you want to make any update in a PPT or your PDF, you would actually have to recreate a whole new document on your. In this case, you don't need to do that. You just have to unpublish a product or edit it, visit the place and edit that product, remove the product, add a new product, and then this new product starts showing up, or updated information starts showing up on your catalog without you having to change the catalog entirely, sharing new links with your clients as well. The benefits of having an online digital catalog is very, very high. The effort being the same in this. There may be a one-time effort to set it up, but apart from that, the maintenance becomes very quick and low. So look at this particular profile, which is there. It's a pure B2B product into electrical machines and motors. You see simple, clear photos, very simple, clear names. Descriptions should be clear as well. Given that this is, again, one of the benefits of being online and having a digital catalog is these product catalogs are typically almost always, whichever marketplace you are, at least on GlobalLinker, they are available for search on the web as well. So if somebody searches for a product like this, maybe your product can come up on search as well. So your descriptions, if they are SEO friendly, they can, they may rank higher in search results as well. And you can see you can present your data also very well. If you notice this button over here, this is an inquiry button. So if somebody is interested, a buyer is actually looking at your product and he's interested, he can just immediately send you a quotation or an inquiry, and you can act upon it pretty swiftly as well. Here's another example of another product catalog that I liked. Again, a matchbox, but sold in wholesale quantities. Let's see, nicely taken pictures. Again, simple, nice product titles. No pricing mentioned because it's a B2B product. You can go and view more about this information, about this particular product as well. You can put an MOQ too, write as much information about this product. You can have more pictures, etc., to give more context to the bio, and you can open it. Just giving you an example, this is the actual website where all the information is mentioned over here, and I can actually go and visit much more products over here, send an inquiry, put my quantity, put my requirement, and this is automatically sent. So we'll take a recap of what are the essential things you need to have in a good product catalog. So while I gave you the benefits of a product catalog, you have to ensure that you add you to make your product catalog look good. You should be doing the following. You should have clear and sharp photos. You can add as many photos as you can to give more context to the buyer, because just FYI, when a buyer is actually seeing it, maybe in a different country or in a different time zone, this is the only way he's going to contact you and your business, is by looking at your product catalog. The way you write it, the way you show it, is the only conversation that you will be able to project about your product and your organization. So make sure it is simple, make sure it is clear, it is not too complicated for for the buyer to understand, because the time span for somebody to understand this information is very low. And there are many more products which are looking for attention as well. Yeah, sorry, I just yeah. So you should have simple and descriptive product titles, detailed product descriptions about what information you think is necessary for the buyer to know, so that he will hit the inquiry button or the buy now button for on your catalog. Adding reviews and ratings adds a lot of depth, and help confidence in the purchasing power as well. The next is SEO readiness. I will not discount the fact that you should be, whatever information you write in your title and your description should be SEO ready and optimized. So you should add a meta title description. All of these fields are available whenever you add a product in any product field that you would be adding. They are optional, but I would recommend you don't skip that, because then that adds you lose out on in Google searches. You will not lose out, you will just not come up higher on Google search, etc. So this is becomes very important for you to add. If you want, I'll also show you, maybe if we have time at the end of the session, on how you can actually update your product catalog faster as well. If you would like to, you can just write a yes over here. I would just see if y'all are looking for it, then I'll definitely take that up as one of the points in the Q&A. So I'll move to the first sales channel, since we have spoken about having a good product catalog. So the base to listing your products on any product catalog. Okay, great. I will definitely talk about how you can update your product catalogs faster, at least with respect to descriptions and all. So what So now that you've added your product catalog, the base to adding to being visible in any of these sales channels is having a good product catalog, which is why we spend some time on it. And that's the first thing you should be doing. So you can start by adding maybe 50% of your product catalog if it's a very high number. If not, then you can add a couple of, you can add your entire product portfolio and you're ready. Now let's talk about each sales channel. Here's where your notepad will come ready. Please start writing this different sales channels on your notepad, and we can just tick whether you would like a yes or a no, with a yes or a no next to each. The first one is GlobalLinker. This is a B2B marketplace where a lot of global buyers visit, and they can they either come and place an inquiry, or you can also put buy a product or buy product directly over here. So if you would like to, many buyers come and actually raise their RFQs over here, which is what I showed you in the initial of the platform where you signed it and you saw those requests for quotations raised over there. So they come in from here. You can also they if they don't find the product they're looking for, then they directly raise an RFQ too over here. So review that, list your product over here. If this is something that you think is adding value to you, this is a B2B marketplace. It's global as well. If you have a global buyer market or you're looking to reach a global audience, then this should be the place where you should be it. If you think you would want to be a part of this, then you should put a yes next to your in your notepad. So what's the checklist of adding your products or list your products onto the catalog or onto GlobalLinker Marketplace? So one is you add your products to your catalog, which you have already done. Then you visit GlobalLinker under sales channels. You then add a particular category. So there are certain requirements. Every sales channel has its own unique requirements that you would have to meet. So some of them is one is obviously GlobalLinker Marketplace has its own list of categorizations with respect to products like agriculture, construction, food and beverage, etc. So you have to map your products to those categories so that they show in the right places and in the right search results as well. You do that and you submit it for verification. If any other things are pending, then it would be shown to you, like images are not sufficient or the content is duplicate, etc. So if you once you finish all of that, then you can submit your products for verification. Once they get verified, they start getting listed on GlobalLinker Marketplace. Take note, it takes some time, around 24 hours, for your products to get listed on GlobalLinker Marketplace, and do try and meet the requirements to do that. So this is something which you have marked as a yes. Then, this is the things that you should be doing after you complete your product catalog. The next one we spoke about is your own sales. The second sales channel is having your own e-commerce store. Your own e-commerce store is almost like a branch that you have created, and you should be using that and it's an online branch. So think about it that you open a branch in a new city in your country over here. And what are the things that you would be doing? You would actually be setting up that. First you would be taking it for rent. You would take the space for rent. You would identify where is the prime locality that you should be doing it, taking it up on rent. Then you would do up the entire place and do it in such a way so that your products and services are visible in the right way. You would have staff to come and manage the store. You would set up a small office space, and you would also set up the different things like logistics, etc., so that you can manage the sales, etc., from coming from this branch as well. It's the very same thing that you would be doing when you are setting up an online store as well. You would be adding your products. You'd be setting up a kind of a navigation so that customers who are coming to your store can visit your store easily. You'd be putting banners, etc., to make your storefront look beautiful so that people get attracted to browse on your store. And then you can run offers, etc., as well, so that people are induced even more to make a purchase on your store as well. And then you would buy a URL, etc., if so that people start visiting your website, and you put that link on your business cards and your email signatures, etc., so that people can start visiting your store directly. What you would also be doing is then advertising and marketing efforts so that you get more people coming to your store. Now you would be doing, you come to your navigation. So these are the primary things that you would take care of if you're looking to create a store over here. And this is a live store which is there, where a member is using a free domain which has been provided by us. And you can see that this is the kind of navigation they have put, and there is a banner, and there's several very customizable products which they are having, and purely B2B and B2C. Now you can do your own, marketing, etc., to get customers to come into your store. And this is the this you have to manage it as well. So if you don't do any digital marketing, you would not expect any customers to come in, because digital marketing almost implies that people would be coming on to Google search or onto a platform where you're doing the marketing effort, etc. This was just an example to show you how you can actually create your how a store would actually look. And if you're setting it up for sale, like you want somebody to actually come and buy something from you, then you can also set up a payment gateway. You can set up your own logistics provider, and have it available, and then set yourself up accordingly. So you put relevant calls to actions, keep all your compliances, etc., in place. You put your terms and conditions, because that's a requirement if you want to sell online, and you're ready to go. So it's that simple. So what's a checklist of having your own e-commerce store? You, one, add your products to your catalog, which is what you have already done. Then you visit My Store under Sales Channel. You select your theme, you create the storefront, you add policies, etc. You create your categorizations, navigations, you add banners, products, etc. You set up your payment gateway, and you're done. And you publish your store. So, this is it's a very interesting line of business from your own this which you're doing. So you have to see whether this is adding value to your business strategy before you actually look at converting your catalog into an e-commerce store, because it's a very big, it takes some time and effort for you to work on it, and it's always something which you cannot neglect it. If you neglect it, then traffic would come down, etc. All the digital marketing efforts, etc., are on you, because this is it's your property which you're building via GlobalLinker. GlobalLinker is just a hosting platform giving you the features, etc., so that you can maintain your e-commerce store without having to get into development activities. And you don't need a web developer to do this. So you will have to, I would say this is the second sales channel. Put it in your notepad and you write a yes or a no whether this is for you or not. The next is ONDC. We have already discussed. I don't really need to introduce ONDC to businesses from India. It is the Open Network for Digital Commerce, which has been which is backed by the government. It's more so to create a level playing field for businesses like us, so that we can also sell our products and we get equal opportunity of visibility to any client network as well, for buyers who are buying our products, etc. So if you can if you think adding, currently ONDC is supporting B2C categories of businesses at this point of time. So if you are also doing B2C businesses, you're doing a B2C product right now, you can be on the ONDC network. It does not really support right now B2B products and transactions, but very soon it would be doing so. And that's why GlobalLinker is already enabled and ready for it. So whenever that gets introduced, all the B2B businesses can immediately get themselves listed on the ONDC network. But since this opportunity is already available for B2C businesses, please, if it's adding value to you, make sure that you are, do get listed on the ONDC network. So GlobalLinker is a seller app. That means it allows sellers like you to list your products and get plugged into the ONDC network and give you access to new markets. Please add your questions in the Q&A session so that I can answer them in the Q&A section. Again, we'll just go through the checklist on what are the things you need to have so that you can be on the ONDC network. You again add your products to your catalog. That's a one-time activity which you have already done. Then you set up and publish your e-commerce store, because that's a requirement. You have to also enable a shipping partner, because the shipping will be managed by you for orders that are placed via the ONDC network. Then you go to ONDC and you enable the ONDC. You'll have to again map your products to the ONDC categories that are there. And there are certain other ONDC requirements that are there, like you give your settlement account for to manage settlements, etc. And the other mandatory information you provide, and then your products gets displayed on the ONDC network. So yeah, that's it. So if this is the third sales channel, and please write down on your notepad and see if it's something which you would want to be a part of. You can just write a yes or a no. The next sales channel is the Indian Business Portal. The Indian Business Portal, as I briefly mentioned earlier, is an initiative by FEO, the Federation of Indian Export Organizations, which help SMEs like SME exporters get more visibility. And via the FEO's network, they try and get visitors coming to the Indian Business Portal and place buy requests over here. So buy requests come in two parts. One is if your product is showing and the buyer is interested in your product, they will place an inquiry. Second is they also directly come and place an RFQ, a lead request over here as well. I'll just come to the actual site over here where all are listed. So here these are the Indian Business Portal categories. And these are some buy requests which are currently live placed by buyers as well. So if something which is pertaining to your industry and it's adding, it's something which you can meet, then please reply to these over here. These are new products, etc., which are posted by different sellers. This is an inquiry only platform, and you can list your products over here. The requirement over here is for you need to have a IEC code because it's an exporter platform. So if you do not have one and you are looking to start exporting, then please apply for an IEC code. If you do have one, then that becomes easy. You simply have to verify your IEC and you can get listed on the Indian Business Portal. So the checklist to list yourself on the Indian Business Portal is that you add your products to your catalog, you set up your e-commerce store, because from the Indian Business Portal, buyers can also come to your store as well, which is a great thing where FEO is allowing people to redirect to your own e-commerce store so that they can visit your entire product catalog as well. So you can set up your payments and logistics. You visit Indian Business Portal, you have to verify your IEC and you submit it for verification. And then your products can start showing up on the Indian Business Portal as well. There are certain other requirements which are there. If you have a GI category or you have a HSN code, please add all of that, because all of that adds tremendous value in cross-border transactions or in overseas transactions as well. So these are the primary sales channels that we already spoke about. Now I'll just simply walk you through the main thing is one, how do you create your catalog? Second is where can you manage this catalog and then list those catalogs onto the different sales channels we spoke about. So here is your seller panel where if you log into your account and you see the online store on the top, you come to your seller panel, as we call it, and you can manage your catalog over here. So here is where you can actually see your dashboard. If you've got orders, inquiries, they show here. Here is where you can add your products, edit your products on your catalog. If you have converted your catalog into a store, you would see these options to promote, to run promotions, schemes, manage your own customers, etc. Over here as well. And these are the sales channels that you can, see, like your store, GlobalLinker Marketplace. This is a test account taken, so ONDC and Indian Business Portal is not here, but that would also be over here as well. So how do you access this seller account and your seller panel? So you log into GlobalLinker, which is what we already saw, and over here you click on Online Store. Now, if you are searching for products on GlobalLinker, you can also come on GlobalLinker Marketplace and do that. Or you can use the community search feature, which is added on the GlobalLinker platform already to do so. So here is where, sorry. Yeah, so you can search for some products over here and they can come up. You can send an inquiry to other SMEs as well who can respond to your inquiry too. So, you can also leverage this network to be a part of as well. And I hope you put a yes or a no next to your own sales channel too. So I'm just running a short quiz right now to know which are the ones that you would be interested in, being a part of. So I'm just launching it for the next 20 seconds. Do answer the question that there are two questions. One is one is we understand that while you are listing your products on GlobalLinker, you may want us to review your catalog. And if you have any questions regarding that, then maybe we can schedule a 30-minute session on that. So if you're interested in something like that, then mark a yes for it. The second is because you've already done that activity of saying a yes or a no on which sales channel you think it's adding value to your business strategy, then tick on those as well. So this would actually give you more directional sense on what you would be looking for, and we also get a sense of what everybody else is thinking about. So I'll wait for another 10 seconds more. I hope you all can all see the poll. Okay, great. I'll just end the poll now and you all can see the results yourselves. Yeah, I'm sure the results are visible now. So almost 72% have said that you all would like to you would like a review meeting. So I'm just sending the link right now for the review meeting where you can schedule it. Me or my team would join that meeting, and we can just quickly go through your catalog. And if you have any questions, you can just answer that. And 74% have said that they would like to be a part of GlobalLinker Marketplace. 58% if you all are, looking to export overseas or are already doing that and want to be a part of the Indian business portal. ONDC is next. And your own e-commerce store is at the lowest right now. But keep that as a part of your business strategy. I would suggest if this is something which you would, uh, you should consider it because online is the way to go. Yes, the effort taken is slightly higher to build your own branch online or a digital store online, but it's an effort which is worth taking. Maybe not now, but at a suitable time. Do not discount it entirely, but keep it at the back of your mind to do it as well. So I'm just sharing the link right now. Share it in the chat. You all can schedule your meeting on this Calendly link, which we have set up for my team and myself. And, you can join it. You all can set it up at your convenience. There are several resources that are available for you. So while what GlobalLinker does is the best is to provide review and inputs to you. What actually, it's a DIY solution where you are actually, it's done in a way that you can add it yourself. You can also manage it yourself. So that's why there are a lot of resources that are available. Like you can join Linkers to Assist, or you can access Linkers to Assist, where all steps, etc., are mentioned on how you can add your catalog, how you can set yourself up. You can upload your products, customize your store, set up payments, logistics, list on the sales channel, etc. And then separately, our team also conducts a lot of events and workshops so that you can get more attuned to managing your business online, setting yourself up, using different sales channels, etc. So like a webinar like this becomes of value to you as well. So you can be a part, you can join any of these. It's not only for you to use. You or your team, whoever is going to actually be managing it, should be the one who should be also accessing all of this tutorials as well, so that they can take maximum benefit, and are empowered equally well to use the platform to its fullest benefit. Yeah. So this is actually the end of the webinar. But since one of the things I think we spoke about is, I'll just now we can move on to the Q&A session, and any of the things that we spoke about with respect to resources. So I know one of the resources I did promise was how you can actually add a product and how you can add it quickly. That's something which I will cover in a bit. I'm just going to any questions that you may have right now before I do that. Archer is asking, could you clarify the difference between Indian Trade Portal, Indian Business Portal, and GlobalLinker? The Indian Trade Portal is something which is an independent entity by FIO, I believe, while the Indian Business Portal is something which FIO has worked with Global Linker and created it as a marketplace for us. Global Linker is the platform which has been, which was created to get businesses registering on the platform, create a digital profile, create a digital catalog, and also use many more efficiencies like that. So initially there was no Indian Business Portal. When it got launched, then a lot of businesses could list themselves over here as well. So Global Linker is more of an opportunity based platform, and Indian Business Portal has been created via Global Linker, so that businesses, that marketplace has been created via Global Linker, and Global Linker members have the opportunity of listing their products on IBP. Zanvi Devi is asking, Chanvi Devi, I want to change the contact details in Indian Business Portal. So what's the process? How can I search buyer of chemicals in that platform? So let's do that. We can just search for, we can do that. To change contact details on Indian Business Portal, you can just go on your settings over here. I'll just see how you can do that. So here is where you actually visit your seller panel. We click on online store. You go to your store settings, and whatever your store details you mention over here, no, Zamni, you can update it over here. It gets displayed and updated over there as well. So here you can see store details. You can enter your store description, your phone number, your email ID, etc. Can be all updated over here. So you can update that, and that will automatically get updated on the Indian Business Portal as well. If you're looking for chemicals on the platform, so you can search. The search always helps, in this way. So you can use a search to find anything you want. In this case, chemicals. So here is where you can get accordingly products and etc. listed. So you can read about it, and you can also, now here is where I want to know more about this particular product and more about the business as well. So here all information about the business is mentioned, and other products of the company, etc. So here, there's one more place, like I was saying, you can use GlobalLinker as here as well. I don't know which chemicals you're looking for, but specifically if you're looking for anything randomly, this is another place where you can come. So you can select a country, and you can select this, and you can select the industry over here. So there is a chemicals, dyes, and paints industry. And the country I had selected was United Arab Emirates. And here you can see other businesses registered over here for that. You can remove the country filter. So you can see all businesses registered across in this industry, review their profiles and connect with them. So if you see over here. Another way is just write over here for a particular chemical that you're looking for, but I'm just writing chemicals. And you will see an entire listing of products displayed over here. And you can use filters like, country, industry, etc. to filter your search, review profiles, and send inquiries, etc. I hope that answers your question. Zan, we did spoke about ONDC. I think I covered it in detail, so that answers the question already. Somebody has said, can I list my products in Global Linker to Indian Business Portal in one click? Any shortcut for this process? So one is, obviously you need to list your products. You need to update, you need to have a product catalog. And then to list on Indian Business Portal, you have to just map it to your category, give your IEC code, and it's that simple. So while it's a little, I believe it's a 3-step process, which will have to be done. So maybe you can have either your colleagues or your employees do it for you. The setup would not take time if your catalog is ready. It actually doesn't take a lot of time. So, but if you need any help in doing that, I would please share your contact details with us, and we'll send you a couple of videos or articles that can, you or your team can refer to, so that you can do this activity faster. So Ranjan is asking, I'm an import-export consultant and running a company also. I want to know how to start with GlobalLinker. So Ranjan, I just showed right now how you can actually search for other businesses. So who is your target audience? You can search for them over here as per products or even as per industries, and start networking with them. That's how, because you are in the services industry business, that's how you should be connecting with other businesses. But don't forget to list your services as well over here. Vanya Yadav is asking, how do I add my website on GlobalLinker? If you have your own independent website, you can just update it on your profile and display it as a part, in the website section of your profile. If your website is just a view only website, then you can look at creating your catalog and converting it into a e-commerce store, so that you can start getting inquiries or purchases depending on what your business strategy is. Ranjan is again asking, how can I have help of GlobalLinker to grow our business too? Ranjan, like I said, we are just providing the tools which are there to use. And as I've explained it to you, if you leverage these tools and use it well, the post feature, the connections feature, the search feature, and then you network with businesses, etc., I think that should add value in, get growing your network as well. Zanvi, you were looking for copper nitrate. So let's look for copper nitrate. We'll see what results come. So GlobalLinker currently is a free to use service. You can, these are the results that are currently there. There's silver nitrate, etc. So, you can filter your search results accordingly. So GlobalLinker is a free service to register and to list your products, etc. But if you want to use certain premium features, they are paid for. One of them I'll show you shortly. Somebody has asked, how do I create a listing? I'll just show that to you right now, Preeti. Preeti is asking how to create an impressive product catalog. So while I showed you a couple of examples, those are more for you to get inspiration on how you can create a good product catalog. What you should be, focusing on is on how you can add it. Now you'll have to make sure that your product pictures are nice or description is attractive enough for it to use. It's simple, etc. Parvez is asking, do you have ChatGPT prompt for uploading multiple products to speed in different sectors? So no, Parvez, we don't have it. We don't have AI to help create multiple products at the same time, but you can do it one by one, which is what I'll be showing right now. One second, I'll just move to that. So Virendra Nagraj, you have a question. Please add it in the Q&A section so I can, answer it for you. So here you come to your catalog is where you can add a new product, or you can, edit it. So we already have, this is a test account and we already have some products added. So I'm just taking this to edit, or if you add one as well. So here is where you map your products to the GlobalLinker marketplace category if you want to show it. And you can do that here. You can add your ITC HSN code, a GST rate if you're adding one. You enter the e-store category for, for Indian business portal. Country of origin is very important now. It's a requirement as per the IT Act if you are selling online to add your country of origin, etc. Now here is where you have to write a summary. One of the biggest, there are three big challenges which I know you as a business face when you're told to add a good product information about it. One is images, second is description, summary, and adding the relevant content onto your this. So we know that that's not our forte. Maybe it's easy for many, it's not easy for many. So how do we do that? So you use the AI suggestions prompt to do that. It'll ask you that give your product name, give some product features, etc. what's your target audience like. If you don't want to, you can also miss not add it, and then you click on generate, and all the relevant fields which are there to be added, like the product summary, the product description, meta title, for SEO, as we spoke about, all of that is generated using AI. And if you like it, you can add it to it. So now they give you a new product name as well. If you would like to keep it, that will get updated. It's very important to know that because this is generative AI, like it's it's not it's an AI generated content. It's very important for you to review that product and make sure that review the content is correct or no, because this can be, you will be liable to the content that you are displaying for your product catalog, wherever it is displaying, ONDC, IBP, your store, etc. So this information has to be correct. It has to be of value as well to the buyer, but make sure that it's correct. So you have to review this information. Just because it's coming from AI doesn't mean it's 100% correct, and it is it is relevant to your business as well. So the product description also gets done. Meta title, like I said, very important for SEO, meta description and meta keyword. So you can just keep it. If you keep it, it gets added onto your description summary. So if you keep this full, that's what, makes a good, powerful catalog. So if you see now, all of this is already added. The meta title, the meta keywords, the meta description, which was empty, is now full. And you have actually not done much information, there's no effort from your end, apart from the fact that you have given the product name and you've given some guidance to the AI as to what the product is about. Now this is a paid feature. If you want to use this feature, it's a one by one thing, but it's a paid feature which you can use on GlobalLinker. And you can almost create it for all your products very, very quickly. But there's a free tool as well. You all know about ChatGPT. You all can use ChatGPT as well to create it, and you can paste it over here if you want to do it even for free. Similarly, for images, there are several websites which help you create good images as well. So you can use Canva to create banners for on your profile, etc. You can also use Microsoft Designer to generate images, which you can use as well to add it in your product images over here as well. So adding an image definitely is a big buy value. It's a big sell you're adding onto your product page. So make sure you have images, and you can one, get a good portfolio shoot done. Second is, once that is done, to edit it, make it look better, you can use these different tools that are available as well. If you would want to, I can show you how you can use the ChatGPT to generate product description, etc. for yourself as well, so that you can do it quickly for all your products. If you would want to, then just type a yes. Then I'll just quickly take some time to do that. Virendra, you have any question, then please add it in the Q&A. I'll just check it. Hmm. So Somnath is asking, how many foreign buyers visit your platform for import from India? So as you see, any buyers are visiting in, but most of them are actually coming and posting their RFQs and their buy leads over here as well. So while I don't have the numbers upfront, Somnath, I'll check with my team, and if readily available, we can discuss this offline. Divakar is asking, is GlobalLinker helping to onboard services and products on ONDC platform? Currently, ONDC is supporting products that are also in the B2C space. And we have a lot of videos, tutorials available for you to use. So if you share your contact details, we can send it to you. Virendra ji, if you cannot hear us, we will send you the recording of the webinar. तो आप आपके convenience से देख सकते हो. But sorry about that. So here is one way which you can actually, create your own product description. So here I'm just opening ChatGPT, and I'm just putting a prompt about my product over here. And you can get the same input coming over here. So I'm a manufacturer and exporter of, say, sodium nitrate. And my company name is XYZ Exports based in Delhi, India. And we are saying, I'm giving this instruction, I'm uploading my product on GlobalLinker. I need to do the following. Give me a product name, summary, add 5 bullet points, description, meta title, etc. And the product name. Okay, I'll just remove it from here. You see, I've just given it to ChatGPT, and they have actually, it gives you the whole summary, which now I can simply copy and paste it. It's given meta title, meta description, meta keyword, which I simply have to copy. And I go to my product, this over here, and I save it here. That's it. So that's simple to do that. We just have to use it smartly and get things done. Okay, I'm just sharing it right now. You can use it. So wherever there is, okay, no, this is not the right one. So wherever there is XXX, I recommend you use that. You update it with your company information. That's what is important. I hope you've got it. You're welcome. Yes, Somnath, you have any more questions? How GlobalLinker helps in gemstone exports. So again, Somnath, I'm just saying that you can actually use GlobalLinker helps a company list their products and services. So if you're listing your products over here, getting your catalog listed in different sales channels like Indian Business Portal, ONDC, your own e-commerce store. Those are ways and tools that you have to use so that you can get more visibility and start generating business for yourself. Second is networking with other customers, etc. Businesses on GlobalLinker itself who are either your potential customers or network. So why don't you do it that way and look at it? So GlobalLinker is more of a enabler. We call it. We are a platform support, which is what we provide you to use. I hope that answers. Azanvi, I've already shared the prompt. You're not able to copy it. You should be able to copy it. And just send us an email and then, I'll try and send it to you separately. So I hope this has added value to you. And if you have any more, and you should quickly now get started with creating your product catalog and listing yourself on the sales channels that you have already ticked in your notepad, which is there with you. That's why I've told you all to keep it with you. Now, once we sign off over here, you should look at your notepad, and whenever you should dedicate some time to creating the catalog. And the second step should be to listing on the priority sales channels that you have ticked a yes for. So if you think, Indian Business Portal is the priority one, then get yourself started with that. Or GlobalLinker Marketplace is the priority one, then get yourself started over there and then move to the second one and the third one. And over a period of time, say maybe over the next 2 weeks, I'm sure you'll be done with both. And, you can start getting listed over there. And our team is always there for support. So you can reach out to our team at the support email ID info@globallinker.com for any help you may need as well. Thank you for joining this webinar. I hope this has added value to you. Okay, Parvez, we'll send you the prompt on this email ID. Okay, thank you very much for joining this. I think we have overshot the webinar, and take care. Goodbye.